Oh man, it would have to be something like about his psychological state.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I would go really Freudian on him.
That's a lot deeper than everybody else said. It's the same thing everybody said. It's like, what are you doing? But you just took it to a little deeper level. That's good.
That's how I roll. Yeah,
That's
no,
good.
I would probably be like, okay, so, mommy or daddy issues.
Right.
You know, which one?
Yeah.
And, I mean, were you spanked as a child? Were you emotionally abused? Like, what happened to you that made you feel as though all of the girls needed to be scantily clad for no apparent reason, and that costume parties theme are really just the way to make a script work, even if it's completely irrelevant to your, I don't think I can call it a plot, but plot, your storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty badass. You just fucking went at him. I just watched you for a long time.
Well, thank you.
I think you just took the cake as the core of this documentary, and criticizing at least.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's fine. That's what we needed. I just wanted an honest reaction. I just got this really long, good. You just had a little bit of wine, or
just a little bit of wine,
okay.
Maybe a glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just you then.
Well, that is just me. And if
no, that's good though.
Really want me to
great.
be honest, I poured the rest of the bottle into a cup.
I had a feeling you did that. I had no
it was
hope
water.
in you drinking the rest of that. So I've been there. I've done that. I know what you mean.
Right. You
Go ahead and tell me your name.
My name is Eric Thurston.
Okay, what is your role in the film or art world?
My role?
Yeah, what do? Do you act, that kind of stuff?
Well, yeah, I act, and then I go to a school called Adams State University, and we all get employed there to kind of do tech jobs that get the show ready. I tried out being in the shop, lights, and then I finally stuck with props. So
okay.
I'm
So
doing
you got some background work. I like that.
A little
That's
bit, yeah.
good. That'll be helpful tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'll add another layer to
it's wow, this
everything.
is done shittily.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a word.
You too.
What's your name?
I'm Chelsea Boyd. Woo!
Alright, so what's your name?
My name's Candace.
Alright, and what is your role in the film or art world?
I'm an actor.
Cool. And movies, theater?
Everything.
Everything. Nice. Do you like bad movies?
I love bad movies.
Do you have a couple favorites?
I don't know.
What is your name?
Jesus Castro.
What is your role in the film art world?
My role?
Yeah.
I don't think there's rules with filming.
Or your role, sorry.
Oh, your role.
Yeah, your role. Like our actor,
Okay.
director, blah, blah,
I was
blah.
I was gonna get all deep, man.
That was good, though. I might want to hear that, too.
Wait, we should talk about this. Well, there's some acting, but I want to start to pursuing more with, started writing my own stories, so,
Nice.
Maybe some production at some point as well. I like everything, but I'm mostly an actor. Yeah.
I am Caleb Dorsey.
Good. What is your role in the film or art world?
In film or art world?
Yeah.
Well, my big brother's a director and a writer.
You're an audience member, though. Which
I
is
am an
important
audience member.
because I don't have anybody else, I think. Well, there was one person that was supposed to be here, but you're the only, sole audience member that's going to be watching these movies, so you have an important role. Do you like bad movies?
No.
No.
I hate bad movies.
You hate bad movies. Is it?
Well, see, I don't watch a whole lot of bad movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't intentionally watch a whole lot of bad movies. I would have to say Troll 2.
Nice.
I haven't even seen the entire film. I just saw the
that's a
part where the
classic.
dude just melts into green sludge.
Yeah.
And goes, "What the hell
Even
is
just
going
that part
on?"
alone is enough. You don't have to see the whole
Yeah.
thing. That's a classic.
What was that? Tideland.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was awful.
Oh, I remember that one. I don't know how we even made it through that.
And then there was another Japanese one about a cantaloupe that turned into some zombie creature out of the sea. That was pretty bad.
That's bad.
But every time I think of a bad movie, Batman and Robin come to my mind. The Nibbles, you know, and the costumes, and
Uh-huh.
it was all weird. It was such a bad movie. It
Yeah.
was-
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you going to partake in the Dennis Devine drinking game?
I don't know. I haven't been informed of the rules yet.
We're going to talk about the rules later. Are you going to partake in the Dennis Devine drinking game during the second screening?
Probably.
It'll be fun, man. Are you going to join the Dennis Devine drinking game during the second film?
Of course. Who do you think I am?
Sort of counted on it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll make more sense after we watch the first movie. What are your thoughts and feelings on the accessibility of independent filmmaking? For example, YouTube is a huge outlet. The fact that anybody, including me, can just up and make a movie.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's the most amazing thing ever because you can express yourself and do whatever you want and not worry about anything because you can just stick it on the internet for people to see and it's the best thing ever.
Nice.
And then that gives me an opportunity to act in these independent films.
Well, I used to think it was a lot harder than it actually is to make a film.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, in terms of accessibility as an actor starting out, there's more theater work rather than film work because of the people you don't really know yet.
Right.
But I would say I'm surprised as to actually how many outlets there are. I mean, local screenings around, just people trying to help out local artists, which is great. And then we also have Fringe Fest coming through.
Exactly, yeah. So
Yeah.
there's tons of stuff, especially here in Fort Collins. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good way to put your work out there, you know. Just people can see what you're doing, you know. Maybe if you're lucky and a lot of people like it, or the right person sees it, it can help you to get discovered, you know, and be able to get a job at a major movie studio. But you know, I think it's a good way. I mean, there's some stuff that should not be out there just because, like I said, as being part of the film family, I just hate seeing bad movies. I just hate seeing bad acting. It's I just get frustrated.
No, it's detrimental to the art.
Yeah, it makes me angry.
It's like you look at all these great paintings and then you see like a piece of crap painting sitting with them. It's like, no, that's not. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Drink if extreme blood, dumb slutty costume. Well, it says slutty. I'm probably gonna have to do it. Yeah. Wait, crotch shot? Oh god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's at least one. What are your thoughts or feelings on the accessibility of independent filmmaking? For example, like YouTube is an outlet that's huge lately. The fact that anybody, like including me, can pick up a fucking camera and make a movie.
Well, you know, I think it's a great thing, especially for people like me who don't have a BA in acting or a bachelor's of fine arts. So there's just not a lot of opportunities out there, but I love it and I think it's fun. So I get to hook up with people like you and hopefully not Dennis Devine.
Right.
But
You might change your mind.
I might. You
Yeah,
know,
you never know.
Slutty costumes and crotch shots. That's
your game right there.
That's right there, exactly. Oh my god, my mother would kill me.
I can get it. What are your thoughts and feelings on the accessibility of independent filmmaking? For example, YouTube is an outlet. Anybody can make a movie. Me included can just get a camera and just make a movie. How do you feel about that?
It's good. Someone has a story to tell. It's the best way. As long as you get it out there, then someone's gonna like it. And if the right person likes it, then you can get started.
Doesn't make no sense. Rhyme or reason why they're dressed like this, but they make a point to dress like this. Slutty costumes are another big one, and they're a theme for Dennis Devine, so you will be drinking for this one.
And Slutty has two T's. Slutty has two T's.
Does it?
Yes.
Seriously?
You made this sober, and you put drunk.
I can't spell.
You
I
put
barely
drunk.
passed English. I ditched class just so I could ace the midterm and pass. Logan, you're so cute. I don't spell. This is what happens when you marry a writer. He's like, you did this wrong. There's a apostrophe there. There's a comma there.
Get drunk to slutty costumes.
Teacher's talking.
Next to you.
Eric, show me bunny fingers. Bunny
Nice.
fingers.
The girls got it. One of the
Bunny
guys
fingers.
got it. There we go.
Yeah, the bunny finger. The retarded bunny finger. Like I said, if you get stabbed and blood goes up for no apparent reason.
Just lots of blood for
Lots
no
and
reason.
lots of blood. Dumb costumes that make no sense in the set or the scene. Slutty costumes. Slutty does have 2 T's. I don't know right now. Same set, different movie or scene. This can occur when you open a door with a rectangular window and close it with a circular window.
Pay attention to those doors.
You can
Yeah.
do this when you walk in a doorway that you've clearly seen them walk in before. Now they're in a kitchen before they were in a bathroom. Unneeded sexual content will be prominent in this movie as
I
it makes
disagree. There's never.
cheesy lines. Now this whole movie is a bunch of bullshit, but there are certain lines where you're like, oh my gosh, did you really just write that and say that and think it was good? That's what we're talking about. Big plot points will happen, such as someone you just saw die will be alive 10 years later, acting like nothing ever happened. Bad acting. Now, this whole movie is bad acting. I'm talking about the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. We're talking about people who sound like porn stars when they talk.
Oh my gosh.
And then opening one door and closing another. Like I said, pay attention to your doors, ladies and gentlemen. They will change throughout the movie. And you must do a shot or finish your drink if you see a crotch shot or there is nudity.
Oh, geez.
Those two. Crotch shots especially.
Is that
Look
a
for
trap
them.
for us?
Huh?
Is there gonna be like a crotch shot every 10 minutes?
No.
No, not a crotch
Just
shot.
pay attention to your stairs.
They're a lot less than I thought.
Just pay attention to your stairs. There's a reason there's lots of stairs in his movies.
Yeah.
And the rule is if you pussy out at the end of this freaking game and
You
you want to
can't
quit,
do that.
you have to make all the other players drink.
Everybody
and we will
else
hate
will
you for the
have
rest
to
of time for
drink.
making us drink extra.
Oh, I will do that.
So do not forget that. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a divine way to get drunk on Dennis Devine Bad Movie Night.
Thanks. All right.
I just finished my food. So
Go ahead and get more food if you need to. Get a drink if you need. So, you guys are all very positive in your interviews, those of you who I interviewed beforehand, about, you know, the accessibility of film and how YouTube and all that kind of stuff has changed the landscape of that. And so, kind of the point I'm trying to make with this movie is simply the fact that this is somebody that is taking advantage of that landscape and almost abusing it.
horrible stuff.
But I don't know, because Caleb brought up a good point, which is I'm a fan. But I don't know if it's because of how bad it is, but I don't know. I that's why I want people's opinions on it. Eventually, as I've said to some of you, I would like to take this further and interview the people who have acted for him. To interview him himself at some point.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and really like find out what is in this guy's head. Is he really doing this on purpose, or is he like just honestly do this as a hobby?
Ooh, awesome.
Oh yeah, they do. They recline out.
Seats.
Does he do this as a hobby or what? You know, like that's kind of what I'm going for. And also like again the changing landscape of independent film, where way back when Spielberg and whoever made their Super 8 movies, they had to put a lot of effort into them. And this, I mean, there's so little effort put into it but I bought it, so I paid for this.
Where did you get this?
I got these on eBay.
Okay.
But you can buy them for full price, like on Amazon and stuff.
What's
I
full
just
price?
like $20.
What?
Yeah.
Yikes. We
I
need to
know.
get on that gravy train.
Yeah, exactly. So, as an independent filmmaker, I've worked with all of you except for you've worked with me in capacity.
You know
But
what I mean?
I just wanted to see like how this compares to like your experiences as people in that world, and what you guys even just think about it in general. So, without further ado, we're gonna watch Alice in Murderland.
Is this like scary though?
It's very scary. No.
No, I mean like.
It's okay, we can cling to each other.
It's so bad.
I don't like scary movies.
You're gonna be fine, I promise you.
You walked this beautiful nice glass. I can't believe you sell this place with everything in it.
I can't believe someone so young could afford to buy it.
My family is wealthy.
Louis is your family name?
You can call me Anne.
The rich tend to run in the same circles. Do your parents share the same last name?
No, I'm recently married. I have a 1-year-old. We just moved here to bring up our child in a nice town.
Who said it was a nice town?
Can we look at the kitchen?
This way.
It's flashback, right? That's how we do it. for flashback.
Afraid the kitchen's not too impressive. I'm not much of a cook.
You guys can talk during it. Like, we try to keep it on subject so I can like keep it. But yeah, I don't mind comments. That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
you should see the basement. Lots of strange stuff down there. There's storage for sewing machines, a bathroom.
My sewing machines.
I'm on fixed and repaired.
Apparently I'm not very good at being myself.
Really
Gosh.
What do I do with my hands?
I just feel like you could be doing something. Like, could you give me some direction here?
You guys are fine.
Girl. I have a little girl, Alice.
Alice?
I see where this is going.
You know,
Oh, yeah. One thing I love about these movies is I feel like, and I do this too, but you guys are normal. I feel like he says like, you know, dress however you want, you're gonna be here, and this is how they show up. So you'll notice that a lot. Like, they wore their own outfits, and some of them make sense, and some of them you're like, wow, that's what you wore to this. Like, that's rarely happened with me. It has happened, but it's very rare.
Dude, this is messing with your head.
That's. Did you set a little table? Did you set a little table?
Yeah, I see a little.
It is a little table.
Yeah, but that was like. No, I mean, it's no.
Hey, Steve, how much of that brownie did you eat?
Just a little piece. No.
You see a little table? There's a little table talking to me.
I just get
Have you ever played Alice Madness? No, that's murder.
Well, Alice in Wonderland is in what's the free publication? I mean, public domain, and so it's usable, which is why he can use this without getting permission. Essentially, I'm filming this documentary with no permission whatsoever.
Because,
So he could sue the shit out of me and just like be done with me. Not that I'd have much to give him, but
Go for it.
yeah.
Does he
But
make money on this?
he does though. Somehow he keeps making movies. You'll see. He has a big house.
Well,
You really Googled it.
You gotta gauge the success of a person.
Yeah.
with how big their house is.
He doesn't have anything in his house, but he has a big house.
People buy these for $20.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
the floor.
Dennis Devine.
So you're not just tricking us into watching a porno together?
We did discuss that last night. We were like, they're gonna think this is porn. It's a good point. That's a good point. We discussed that. It's not porn. It's worse.
It's worse because
much
there's
worse.
no sex, like
Right.
lacking the sex. Otherwise, we justify the bad acting. No, it's just bad actors. We don't want to strip for money.
Look at
Maybe
you,
we
we were
should
so
change
bad
all
that I
those
wished
things.
it was porn.
It's about there.
So David Sterling actually offers classes for like $2,000 a day
No.
to teach you how to make a movie.
But
Yeah.
the cut was so sudden.
Alice. Hey, snap out of it. I was just thinking about my mother. She died when she was 21 and I turned 21 this Saturday. I know.
That
It's
might
your be
funny.
birthday. That's why I'm here. We're gonna plan the whole thing.
I don't think we should do anything for Alice's birthday. We didn't do anything for my birthday.
I think that's because you're a bitch. But everybody loves Alice.
You shouldn't talk to Tiffany that way, Mallory. It's just rude.
You have a summer birthday, Tiffany. We celebrate them all on the last day of school.
I don't do sharing.
Yeah, we don't do sharing.
Hey,
It's just like, I love your face, man. He's got this look of disgust as he eats his chips.
You can bring your drugs, people. Just don't bring those crazy mushrooms.
Mushrooms are kick-ass. Hey, we should have a theme party.
That's a bad idea.
No, actually, I was thinking we could have an Alice in Wonderland party.
oh, I hate Alice in Wonderland. It freaks me out.
I'm in.
Oh, perfect. And Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Okay, Kat. I was
Are you
thinking
even bad at
maybe
these,
the
though?
Cheshire
Are you
Cat
even
was
bad at these,
disappearing.
though? I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have that creepy smile on your face.
That's how dumb they are.
Mushrooms.
Okay, Pima, you haven't been here long enough. Don't assume you know who I am.
Let me guess, Mallory White, you'll be the White Rabbit?
Oh, and I think I should be Alice because I have the perfect hair for it.
No, I think you should be the Red Queen.
The Red Queen. Okay, I can live with that.
You'll be great as Queen, Tiff.
I know.
Okay, so guess what?
You're
My
not right
uncle
about
just
that
bought the
bed.
gun. I was thinking we could ask him if we could have the party there. Alice? Alice, are you okay? I'm missing my Aunt Lena.
The last places where Alice's mother was murdered. Probably not the best choice of a party for Alice.
That's okay.
The last place where her mother was murdered, that's
Yeah,
what you said?
yeah, that's where they're gonna have the party.
The last
This is a quinky dink right there.
Sharon, your favorite baby face?
That was a pretty simple.
That's a pretty young aunt.
Yeah.
Everything okay? Aunt Lena, what happened to my parents? You know what happened. Yeah, but nobody's talked to me about it since I was like 12. It's not easy to talk about. Well, you know, your mom was found dead at the glass place. She was looking at it, saying she wanted to buy it. She couldn't afford it, of course. She just wanted to see it. And they never found the killer. His father was never found, and the owner of the glass house disappeared.
Oh my god.
He just stands there.
Oh, hey, there's someone coming at me with a knife. Oh, look, I'm just gonna shot her butt right there.
Oh yeah, that's what we're saying.
Why not?
Crotch shots are prominent.
Oh no.
Oh, good job.
Just a little bit of blood on the lip, you know.
Did you hear that?
It's Jill. She's playing.
I'm not freaking out, guys. Well, you hear it too.
Yeah. We're like, fuck.
Good job, puppy.
You're insulting me, aren't you? Hey, I figured that one out all by myself. Who's the smart one now?
Oh, they're the
No,
dumb
they're
ones,
just sharing a bed.
Right?
Okay.
The Tweedledee, Tweedledum, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought she was the shrooms girl.
Isn't
So
she?
here's
No,
the deal.
an Asian one.
We're having a
Well,
party
she looks
for
kinda
Alice,
Asian.
and it's
But
her
that was more
21st
Asian.
birthday.
Look,
So it's
More
going to be
Asian.
really special. And I was wondering if we could use your new place.
The glass building?
I heard it's amazing.
Mallory, that's probably not a good idea.
Why not?
Well, for one, the loft isn't ready yet, and it's not really a house, so to speak. I mean, it's got junk all over the place in some of the rooms, and there's sewing machines stored in the basement.
Well, we could have a party in the loft.
It's in a bad
That ruins the whole party right there. I have a sewing machine in my basement. Everything is off. We're done. Get out.
You mean I'm invited to a party at my own place?
Did I mention that it's an Alice in Wonderland party?
Yeah, you did actually.
Really? You really are great friends with Alice, aren't you?
Yes, she's my best friend forever.
Do you have a Mad Hatter yet?
Yes? You.
Come
on, Uncle Renee.
Okay, I know it's your baby, but come on. I'm putting your baby up.
So
I know.
He said we could use the place. As long as the girls there.
Take that back to me. Now you know the rule. No cell phones.
I am warning you.
Yeah? Give me your best shot.
It's me right now, freakazoid.
You're probably good for
Is there anything about cat fights on that poster?
There should be.
That's perfect. Because, you know, the red queen dress keeps going up. Well, we don't get to see it long. Because she's not the red queen yet, silly. You're what?
What is this music?
Oh.
What's going on in here?
Good. Cat fight. Her name's Cat, and she's in a cat fight. Good.
Pretty sure you'll be able to talk.
I have a strange feeling about this place. Something's wrong.
His plan all along.
I caught Andrew setting traps last night. I'm so sorry. I must have missed that one. There's a bathroom right around the corner with some extra towels in it.
You know what? I'll go with you.
Cameras.
Some roofies.
Like, every time the guy speaks, one of the girls is like,
I know.
You girls
That
need to
one.
be careful about these traps. I don't know how many he set before I caught him.
Boring. Do you have a cell phone that I could borrow, Mr. Black?
It's white.
Whatever.
Actually, Andrew knocked away my cell phone during a scuffle we had last night. So I haven't been able to find it yet.
You got in a scuffle with Andrew? Hey, what's a scuffle? Is that something like in a porno or you have a sewing room?
You would know.
Yeah, there's all these old sewing machines down in the basement. I guess they're mine now.
I'm gonna go find somewhere else to change. You stay here and change, Samantha.
Actually, it probably doesn't matter much, but if you don't mind leaving so we can finish changing.
Oh, of course.
lives in their own
This
prison.
place is really freaking out, isn't it? I'll be fine.
Look how fast you're gonna drive.
I know.
Yeah, it's your 21st birthday. You gotta have a party that's off the chart.
Did you make me a cake?
No, but if you're good, I won't make you wear a stupid pointy birthday hat. Dork. Geezer. Slut. Virgin. We're supposed to be having the time of our lives. It's the last year of college. Somebody at Lena says.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Let's do this.
Let's do this. How are you feeling? Good. All right. So, what are your first thoughts and reactions about Alice in Murderland?
It was amazingly horrible.
All right.
That was.
What are your first reactions or thoughts on Alice in Murderland, your first Dennis Devine movie of the night?
Oh, that was wonderful. I didn't think I'd laugh that much.
Well, you know.
So, what are your first reactions or thoughts on Alice in Murderland?
I don't know what to say.
It makes me wonder if this guy actually tried to make a movie bad, in which case it was very good, because it was a very bad movie. He's either a brilliant writer who knows how to make a quirky bad movie, or he's trying to make a good movie and just can't seem to do it at all.
Itself wasn't god awful.
It was like,
I loved your reactions. Like, watching your face was great. I told Caleb and you had the best, like, faces.
well, I was surprised how bad it did. It was so bad. It was. We were supposed to be drinking to the first part of the movie, but I had to. So I was like, this is so bad. So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna drink a little. It was acting.
That's how the Dennis Devine drinking game was born.
I was getting so frustrated, and it was so funny. And
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr.
So-
Devine, I'm usually not this mean.
It's alright. I'll only show him bits of this. Would you, as an actress, now you're definitely going to say some stuff. Would you, as an actress in independent films, be comfortable working in a film by Dennis Devine?
I have a bad habit of not saying no to anything, so...
I find it a good habit, because it really helps me out, and he might too, so...
You know what? I don't know. I think that one I might have read and been like, what? Like,
So why? Why would that be the case?
Random murder shower scene. You know, I don't really care about slutty costumes. There'd be good slutty costumes, and
Right. As an actor, would you be comfortable working in a film by Dennis Devine?
No.
No. Why not?
Because I want to be a respected actor one day, and regardless that my movies one day get bad reviews, I want to be the good reviews for my performance. You know.
Right.
Sometimes it's sad. I mean, it has to do with the script as well, and many factors to have a good movie. You know, but no.
Right.
No, I don't even know how to put it with words. I think I just confused myself, but I will never do a movie with him.
What if that was like your last option? Would you as an actress who works in independent films be comfortable working in a film by Dennis Devine?
No.
Why?
Because I do not want that to be out there. I'd be so embarrassed. It's like that one thing that, like, you have an amazing portfolio and reel and everything, and then you have just this one.
This Dennis Devine
that'll
movie.
just drag you down.
This is kind of for actors and actresses, but would you as an audience member be comfortable watching another Dennis Devine film? Like, you're moving to LA.
Yeah.
What if that was like the open call was a movie by Dennis Devine or somebody along those lines? Would you go audition?
If I was like completely desperate and hungry, I will think about it.
How hungry would you have to be?
I can see how it can get addicting.
Kids out, go. Alright. What is something that you like or appreciate about Alice in Murderland?
Let me think really hard.
What did I like and appreciate? I appreciated that it made me laugh. Like, maybe he was writing it so that it was so bad that everyone would just laugh at it. I mean, that's possible too.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
Well, like I said, it all comes down to whether or not he was actually trying to make a bad film. But I did enjoy the actress who played the Cheshire Cat and the crazy-ass bitch, because she was exactly that. She was exactly what the script calls for, and it worked.
Yeah. What is something you liked or appreciate about the film you just saw?
The Mad Hatter, those lines were golden.
I think that's him. I think he honestly brought it to the table.
That was perfect.
And there's another one in the one coming up who does like the same, like, he just brings the effort to the table.
They should just had him the entire movie.
They really should, which is funny because he's got all these like young college girls and he's got this creepy just guy. But the guy, I swear, he's like this local thespian that just wanted to be in a movie and then found out like it had all these girls and he's like, ooh, okay.
Used to do pornos.
Yeah. He like did a couple pornos, whatever.
There was a lot of climbing out of windows, which, hey, that takes some athletic talent on the part of the actors, so kudos to them.
That's a great point.
If you've ever seen me climb down a ladder on film, it is pretty laughable.
In a tiny skirt, no less.
Yeah, there's no footage of that. There is some ladders.
I mean, regardless that it's such a bad movie that it makes you laugh.
Yeah.
So you're constantly laughing. You're gonna have a good time looking at the movie because it's so silly and so bad, and I think it's so cheesy and nothing makes sense. It's so funny to see it, that's the only thing I enjoy. It's so bad that you, instead of like just like walking out or something, you have to keep seeing it because it gets worse and worse, and you're actually having a good time laughing about it.
All right. What's something you liked about the movie?
The girls were pretty.
What's something you didn't like, or made you uncomfortable, or you're like, oh my goodness, really?
All the ass shots.
Right. What's something you didn't like about the movie that made you uncomfortable, or you're just like, oh my goodness?
All the crotch shots.
It's just, God, some of the scenes were just stayed on. And their acting is just like, where they're acting, the scene's obviously over, but they keep rolling. They're like, oh, we'll keep it anyway.
Right. Do you think that's for like runtime, or do you think it's like the actors?
Runtime.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That makes sense.
Well, how long was that movie?
It was about 80, 90 minutes.
It would runtime then.
Yeah.
All the actors just suck. They were just, and then uncle. That was a really creepy relationship, and with that, he was really weird. And
I don't really think there's anything that made me necessarily uncomfortable.
Right.
Oh, right, the brain cracker situation where it was like, gray matter on toast. That wasn't particularly appealing to me, but I'm not a gore person.
Right,
so
right.
even just like spitting up blood was a little bit much for me.
Yeah.
Like, come on, people. And then I've actually never seen Alice in Wonderland, so I was kind of confused about a lot of those references.
They don't really mean that much for them. Don't use this as a reference, please.
Good to know.
You still have not seen
Good to
Alice
know.
in Wonderland.
I liked the tea.
Oh,
tea
good.
was
The
music.
tea. Good.
Yeah.
Because that's something that bothered me.
It's like
dude, because I hold the camera, and I
Uh-huh.
try to make sure, and I have accidentally at times gotten a shot that wasn't appropriate. Like, Logan will even compliment me and be like, "You're good. You are so like," because I'll be like, "Oh, that's not what I needed to see." I've done that before, and so but this it's right there in front of him.
Yep.
And he's not moving the camera, and there's no oops moment. It's just that's
really
what.
like getting off behind the camera.
Shit.
Right, but it's not.
Yeah.
He panned down for the shot.
Yeah,
and
he's
it went up.
waiting, and you'll see in the next one. He's waiting.
It's just a little
waiting,
weird.
isn't it? Though? What are your thoughts and feelings on the accessibility of independent filmmaking now, with knowing the fact that Dennis Devine can make and release that, and as a DVD? Like, I bought that. I bought that DVD.
Well, first off, how does he get money to make these movies?
Well, you know, if he has a story he wants to put down into film and share with the masses, what's stopping him? I certainly agree in the First Amendment right, and that's what helps us keep everything out there that we make, even if it's not particularly good material.
Whatever. Go do your thing, dude. I mean, we're watching it, so obviously he's doing something.
That's just something's happening. Something.
unfortunately, every single type of movie, has an audience, and even those kind of movies have an audience. So regardless that how bad the movie is, and he's actually putting himself out there, and even though if it sucks for people like me and you that want to do real things, like something with a little more context or a bigger idea,
Yeah.
He's not doing a good job. He's not putting a good name or reputation for independent filmmakers. I mean, that kind of sucks, but again, he's doing it. He's living his dream, and he has a target audience, of course, so
Right.
we can see.
Right.
So he's somehow doing a terrible job in a way, but a genius job in marketing,
Yeah.
Honestly, I say good for him. I mean, yeah, you were putting out some real quality material right there. But hey, it's just like the Snuggie. Who invented the Snuggie, and why did it get so much play and make millions of dollars? Because Americans are idiots.
That's a great analogy. I like it.
So that's kind of my take on it, is I guess he's just taking advantage of,
Us.
yes, of a audience and a market, and it's why economics makes no sense.
That one had a budget somewhere around like $200,000.
Wow.
Yeah. From what I've seen on Internet Movie Database, which I assume the only person who ever updates any information about Dennis Devine is Dennis Devine on Internet Movie Database. But that one had a higher budget, I think, than any of the others, which I assume goes to all the actors. I can't imagine he uses, and you'll see in the next one, props. Like, you're going
This all goes
to
to the
see,
guy.
they use the same fucking house, dude. They use the same house and double it as an asylum.
I mean,
And it's bad. It's bad. But you're going to see in the next one, too, there's like those standout actors. There's one girl in the next one who brings it to the table. She's good.
that crazy one was, I could tell.
Exactly. Yeah, and there's certain people. What are your thoughts on the actresses? Like, what these actresses running around in these skimpy costumes?
So, it just personifies LA right there.
Yep.
Any girl, if they get any chance to get in a movie, this shows that they can start at the bottom and just stay there.
That's so my thought. Like, I just see these desperate, struggling actors and actresses
some of them could be good.
And yeah, oh yeah, some of them actually have gone on to do little things.
And I don't know whether it's they can't like remember their lines or the directing, they just fucked it up for them. They could be good.
It could be.
But in this movie,
there's like glimmers of moments.
There are.
Like, you know, even like, you know, Mad Hatter, obviously.
Oh, he was perfect.
Yeah. But I mean, even some of the little just like death scenes and little like, how do you think he casts his cast? Like, why would he pick this girl Alice to play Alice? Because she obviously was not.
Well,
the cream of
she's
the crop.
blonde.
Yeah.
I don't really think he has that much care. He doesn't have like a list of what he needs other than, do they look a little bit like the character I want? Doesn't really care
Are they a
about-
hot college sorority girl that I can put in a skimpy costume?
Not too much emphasis on the hot. Just saying. Ready and willing. So it's just like a porno right there. He cast for a porno, but they wouldn't do nude scenes.
That's a good point. I love it. All right, thank you. Yep, want you to watch Yeah.
If you find the duck, you get to pick your drinks, and the duck will be in this scene, I will tell you that much.
The duck is not that hard to find, guys.
Trust me if you don't find it.
Really, I'm prepared to find this.
Wow! Jesus has the drink. What?
You really have to go at some point.
That's the point. Because if you drink more, you have to be able to go.
No!
Just
Well,
that stupid.
No!
Jesus, come here.
Now go put some clothes on, and maybe you can go to the party. Don't just
Smack her ass.
So does that count as...
Unnecessary sexual contact.
You don't smack your sister's ass when she's going to.
That was her sister?
Yeah,
Fuck, I
that's her
get that.
sister.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought she was mom.
It's your favorite.
Yeah, there's berries
A good-looking
throughout.
mother.
Very safe.
Remember, she's the one with the slutty shirt and the bikini.
It is up the crowd.
Screwed with them.
Right.
We'll find out what they're All I know is I screw her if I can get an A.
You'd screw anyone for any reason.
Just stay focused.
Stay focused, guys.
Some real research, not the lies the town has been spinning. So.
One of the better actors. She was on
She's a lady. She's
NCSI.
classy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's college.
Yeah,
That's a transition shot done right.
He just hands him this. I get your trash, buddy. Here you go.
I'll put it down gently before I chop off her hand.
Unneeded blood.
Unneeded, necessary
No,
blood.
it's sprayed from his arm. That's realistic.
He has no hand.
And those are your vocal cords. Those are gone.
Yeah, you should be gone.
Bitch. Same bra as 10 years ago. Now, who keeps a bra that nice for 10 years? There's no rhyme or reason for that. Nuh-uh.
Rips it right off her back.
Okay, I think that's it.
Right off her back. Because it's her shirt, damn it.
That's a good look.
Isn't that the Mad Hatter from the dream?
Oh, he got it. You get to choose who does a shot. That was the secret shot of the game. Wow, that was. And you said nobody would get it.
Hey, Susie, like Jad?
You said nobody would get it. And I said somebody will.
Wait, no,
I
where's
said
my room? I have my
said
room.
Jesus will. No, I didn't.
No,
I
you
didn't.
said whoever got it, I would drink.
When was their dream sequence in this movie?
No, from Alice.
No, it was an Alice.
Oh, how did Matt get that?
Yes. Oh, she got it. 2 shots. No.
No, this is... I halfsies.
have to clean up this mess.
I still can't believe that's not like a transgender individual.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've seen man there.
Yeah. Hairspray, yeah.
There is a chick on that show that looks exactly like
I didn't think she did.
You're last. I died before you. I died after you. Yeah. Take that.
She didn't want to go in the first place.
I know, yeah,
We made
right.
fun of her.
Yep.
And now she's there.
And then they're so nice to her, dude. Watch.
I said it's better, not great.
I still don't know how anyone keeps. As girls, how do you keep a bra like that? Good
Same bra.
For 10 years.
10 years. 10
That's
years old.
impossible.
How do you know this was
Well, it was
Because
pink.
it was the same one.
It has to be.
Denim shirt. She wore a pink bra on her denim shirt. It's the same bra.
Are you coming with me?
Wait, I thought she died.
That's weird. We were just talking about that. man.
So you got that dude who had the piercing that one of the Mad Hatter in the last film, but you didn't get that chick was dead.
I just realized that. And she was the hot nurse from the beginning. Alright, I'm really confused. Are they like different characters or something?
No.
They're the same characters.
We've been talking about this.
What even are you?
Does every movie go like this? I'll let God knows where.
Oh,
I'm just gonna be sober when I watch movies.
You should be sober when you watch this.
And I think you do too.
They make a lot
That some of them might still be there. I don't know, somehow.
There we go. What is this?
Choose her.
You wish it was you.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Rejection.
Not you.
There you go. She's the shy one.
Everybody's so involved in this. I love it.
She wanted it.
Acted by a woman as well.
I'm popular.
Not Tammy.
You don't want me to kiss your girlfriend? No. It's your game.
You stay away.
Whoa, she's
I'm
tall.
not afraid of you.
Oh, shit.
unnecessary sexual
Sexual
content.
content.
Why in the same theater place?
Yeah.
You know, those characters are really good at standing there and taking it.
Stop it, you guys! Let me go!
Not until you're calm down.
I'm alright, I'm freaking calm. You let me go, you freaks! You don't sound calm! Alright, alright. Okay, I'm calm. So out of here.
These parties turn into not parties.
Party.
No service.
I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll come with you. What are you guys gonna do?
We'll stay here and finish the game. Save you a turn.
Costume, you could say it's kind of a revealing costume.
Really?
You know those girls, those students, 10 years ago? They were wearing costumes.
Is that on me?
And they were...
No.
It's
not. It's
Sorry,
not.
man. Clip talking takes a lot out of you.
No, I did actually. It was not on you at all. I was like,
How
what?
did you just immediately smile at it? Like, is it on me?
Look, if
Okay,
you've
'cause
seen
I'm
our
not
friend
ready for this.
today, could you maybe tell us where you think she went?
Actually,
I
pay
warned
attention
her
to
not to go
it.
down into the cellar.
Let's go.
Oh, great. We're all
Look at the blood is still on the wall from the earlier
I
murder
don't know
20
why
years
he hasn't
ago.
figured out to have a better response than don't go into the cell.
car.
I'm good. I'm good to drive. Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, you
No,
aren't.
She's gonna get stuck.
I don't think you are, dude.
No, I'm good.
No.
I just need 2 drinks.
You're not showing
Some water,
anything.
that's it.
And some shots.
It's the accent.
No.
We're
And
getting
some shots.
Hey, Sue,
I didn't
what's your
know.
name?
I gave him a fake shot
Yeah.
earlier. I gave him a fake shot.
I knew it. I knew it was
I
Coke.
wasn't gonna tell you that.
I need to be good. to talk.
Baker.
All right, I'll walk you out, man.
All right.
He or she? I don't
The fuck? That's a man. That's clearly a man. He, she,
I don't know about that.
whatever.
Please. We tell no one. Do you understand? No one.
She's really pretty good.
Yeah, she is.
She is good.
She tries.
She's got potential in this world.
As a human being.
Or not as an actress. As a human being turning into Dennis Devine, you have no hope in this world. As an actress, you might regain some of your worth.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
It's on record. I said it.
I know.
Tell him everything.
I'll tell him everything. Everything I saw here tonight.
And everything you told us beforehand.
Yeah. No, well, not that.
Only after your interview with the waiter.
Yeah. No voice of mine.
Hey, maniacal laughter.
Nice. That's it. There it is.
Round of
Done.
interviews coming up.
All right. No, I want to. What are your reactions or thoughts on Don't Look in the Cellar?
Much better.
That's so surprising. Because honestly, I saw that second. I don't know what I really thought about it at the time. I just kind of like more.
Better crafted
Okay.
than the other movie, than Alice.
All right.
Yeah, it make a little more sense. I mean, I got a little confused at the beginning as you'll see
Yeah.
on the footage that I was really confused. But then once when I got what was going on,
Yeah.
it's a little better, yeah.
Okay.
And I still have the funny moments, cheesy.
Thoughts about Don't Look in the Cellar?
Wasn't it like essentially the same movie as Alice in Murderland?
Yeah.
Let's see, what was there? Oh my gosh, you were killed like 10 years ago. And there's the really sullen girl, but she wasn't in the other one. It's just really repetitive.
I don't know. I sincerely believe that if you're passionate about something and you have a craft,
Yeah.
the more you work on that craft, the better you get on it. However, this film, how long ago was Alice?
Alice in Murderland had to be 1 or 2 years ago.
Okay, how long was Don't Look in the Cellar?
That was about 3 or 4 years ago.
That's what confuses the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Don't Look in the Cellar was a far better film, which makes me believe that this guy actually tries to make bad films.
Okay, so it supports your theory, basically.
It was better than the last one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Did you notice any themes? Any like Dennis Devine-isms? Anything that like stuck out through both films?
A lot.
Yeah, like what?
A lot. We talked about them during.
Yes, we did. Yes. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got you. The costume stuff.
Yes.
Actors, actresses.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's good.
And the stage.
Yes.
The stage.
Yes. The
I remember
stage.
the stage.
Good. Good. Yes.
Well, he's obviously obsessed with parties, which isn't a great base to start a film off of.
I cannot. That was exactly what he was meaning. It was like the same movie. I mean, he just recycled everything.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the set, but also, well, costumes. But not quite. I didn't see any Mad Hatter in that one.
That's true. That's true. But the theme of wearing a costume.
Yes,
Yeah.
wearing a costume.
To have a party.
Right, like playing a game in a cellar, chick fights. Chick fights seem to be a theme,
Yeah.
which, you know what? One chick fight, really, that's enough, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay, I won't speak for the guys in the world, but you know what? For the rest of us, one's enough.
Stuff. There's nothing very extraordinary about it.
Right.
I guess people watch films because they find something extraordinary about the characters that they are viewing into the lives of. And okay, yeah, there's killers. Normally we don't encounter killers. At least I hope we don't encounter killers.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's extremely common in films nowadays. There's nothing very experimental about it. It's all just stuff that you've seen before.
Yeah.
And I think the best storytelling comes out of truthfulness and some uniqueness to the story. Like, okay, Avatar was a good film, but all of those story elements were used at some point or another. Well, now compare it to its competitor, The Hurt Locker, which so many people were pissed when that film won.
Right.
But I'd never seen a movie like The Hurt Locker, so I can appreciate it far more than Avatar.
Yeah.
This guy, I mean, he makes films that we've all seen before.
Okay.
But at the same time, going with that this film, Don't Look in the Cellar, is older but better than the other one. I think he intentionally does this.
Yeah. But now that I look back, it's a superior movie. It really is.
The only thing, it could have been a lot better if they didn't use an actual house.
Okay, yeah, well, of course.
Some off-scene.
Dennis Devine's house, I'm assuming.
Probably.
He can confirm that later. But
yeah.
Did you notice any, and speaking of that, did you notice any themes or any Dennis Devineisms?
Crotch shots. He tried so hard.
You guys are all about those crotch shots.
Every time going down those stairs. And then he also really likes masks.
Yeah, okay. You're, again, from LA. You have like a true LA like spirit, tried and true. So does this film at the very least capture some sort of like Hollywood spirit? I mean, I know Hollywood is there's an ideal version of it, but does this capture anything that what you've been surrounded by?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was very curious about it. I wrote that specifically for you.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, my first student film that I did at UCLA was like horrible.
Really?
It was the worst thing in the entire world.
Yeah.
So I mean, like if it's in, I wouldn't say like it could be on DVD and on Netflix.
Well,
but,
yeah,
I mean,
but had an opportunity to work in a Dennis Devine film, would you?
Nah. I mean, maybe. I probably would. Sometimes, maybe. It depends on where I am in my mind. Like, how long it would take to shoot, if I was getting paid. Like, I wouldn't do it if it was just like, resume builder.
Right.
Like, but if it was like a job, no job's a job.
Nice job. I love it.
So, I was thinking about that Alice film and this film that we just watched, and there are a couple things that are appealing to me about him. The biggest thing being his obsession with insane kind of offbeat characters. I would be a liar if I told you that I wouldn't want to play a completely batshit insane characters.
In a Dennis Devine movie?
Like, maybe not.
If that was what was available.
Okay, alright, sure. Yeah, why not? But there's something appealing about insane characters that just everyone wants to use in their films. It's a common thing. And it makes me connect a little more to his film, even though they're not great, really.
Okay, what are your thoughts and feelings on the accessibility of independent filmmaking now that you've seen a second Dennis Devine movie? Now you know he's not done this once; it's been a repeated offense. So, what's your thoughts on that now? Of how easy that is to make something like that.
Make something?
And then do it again.
Well, I don't know if it was easy necessarily. There was quite a bit of blood.
Yeah.
A recurring theme for poorly placed, anatomically inaccurate killings.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, I still kind of have to say, someone, Josh, bought the films.
Okay, okay.
I mean, isn't that capitalism at its best?
That's kind of subtle.
I do. I
kind
do
of,
my
kind
best.
of, a little bit.
I do have to say though that having seen 2 of his films, I probably would not be so gung-ho to jump on being a part of his creative endeavors.
All right. You do like horror films, I know you do, but you're also training to be an EMT. Violence in horror films is definitely prevalent. Is it, in Dennis Devine's films, even close to realistic whatsoever? Why or why not? What could make it better?
Some of them, yes. Because...
Like what? Like stabbings, cuttings, what?
One of those that you guys were making fun of a throat getting slit.
Yeah.
It doesn't spurt as much. It does just ooze a lot.
Okay.
That was...
I was watching you because you actually were staying pretty like good while everybody else was freaking out.
Anything they were stabbing in the stomach was just bullshit. Any
Nice.
of that snapping of the neck was good.
Nice.
That actually, yeah, the choking was pretty fine. And it wasn't like anything too bad where I'm like, oh god, why is that in this film? Like,
yeah.
Because there have been films where like they bash someone's head in and their head's still intact. No. It wouldn't be intact. There'd be a lot more than just blood.
So, okay, you know how people like say, like, you had one question for God, what would it be? So, if you had one question for Dennis Devine, one question, what would it be? Anything you want.
Anything?
Anything.
I have many questions for him. Could be, why are you so famous? I mean, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's what I will ask him,
I like it.
I wonder what's going on into his mind.
Yeah. Why are you famous?
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's perfect. And last question. What if you could have any question to Dennis Devine, what would it be? What would you ask?
What is your inspiration for these movies?
Money?
Other than money or just because you want to make films. There's got to be something behind it. What's like your need to be making these films? Not like financially.
Okay. I like it. What's the ambition?
Yeah.
What's it worth to you besides financial gain?
What's your ambition for making these movies?
Ask Dennis Devine anything, what would you ask him?
Oh man, it would have to be something like about his psychological state.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I would go really Freudian on him.
That's a lot deeper than everybody else said. It's the same thing everybody said. It's like, what are you doing? But you just took it to a little deeper level. That's good.
How I roll. Yeah,
That's
no,
good.
I would probably be like, okay, so mommy or daddy issues.
Right.
Which one?
Yeah.
And, I mean, were you spanked as a child? Were you emotionally abused? Like, what happened to you that made you feel as though all of the girls needed to be scantily clad for no apparent reason, and that costume parties theme are really just the way to make a script work, even if it's completely irrelevant to your, I don't think I can call it a plot, but plot, your storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty badass. You just fucking went at him. I just watched you for a long time.
Well, thank you.
I think you just took the cake as the core of this documentary and criticizing at least.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's fine. That's what we needed. I just wanted an honest reaction, and I just got this really long, good. You just had a little bit of wine, or
just a little bit of wine,
Okay.
maybe a glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just you then. If you could ask Dennis Devine anything, what would you ask him?
do you intentionally make your movies bad?
You want to know that?
I
You
do.
wanna- yeah.
Like I've been thinking about this all night. I mean, like with Alice, I thought he actually tried to make a good film.
Yeah.
That just wasn't good. And with The Cellar, he made a better film. So I know he has the potential to make better films, but he chooses not to.
Exactly.
Which is just driving me insane.
Yeah, welcome to my world, man. Yep.
I don't know. It's worth a couple nights of sleep to ponder, to be honest.